What do you do when you finish fast? Laugh, cry, or leave? Define fast. Brett, don't look at me. There's no fucking way. Yo, what up, hey, how you doing, guys? My name is Sanj, and today we are back with another video. And as you can see, I basically never seem to do any intros for my vlogs. So this is me kind of catching up at Mr.
I'm not sure I understand.
Shut up. He's still alive. Packing your orders from his latest drop. Being his intern today, learning how to do his system, just trying to learn and trying to improve my system as well for when it comes to packing orders. Anyway, quick little intro just to kind of kickstart this video. It's going to be kind of dotted around. So from the UK, I traveled back to Germany to show you this little Q&A section that you guys sent over with regards to all your relationship questions. That was a lot of fun to film. And then we're back in the UK. Okay, so we're the tailors now. This is the pair of trousers that we're getting done. By far, one of the craziest fucking pair of trousers that I have. Far too big. Keep the cut crazy, but just, you'll see in a second. First of all, they're too tight, but that's because I'm mad thickums. Secondly, stacks for the days. I mean, I'm gonna give you guys a bit of clip when I'm outside. They're kind of fire, but they're far too long and they're not very flattering. So I'm gonna shorten them up while still keeping this whole effect, and then they should hopefully feel a lot better. Right, so this is what the process looks like. We just sort of fold it over and then kind of see how much we're going to take out. How many inches do you think we're going to lose, mate, roughly?
Like a 10.5 inches.
10.5 inches, oh wow, okay, cool. I reckon if we lose maybe 8, so then it's still quite long, you know, and then I can stack it up. Now I can have my Ross moments from Friends when he's trying to get these out.
They're not coming on, man.
I had to put them back on, but basically, in order to replicate the look that they had initially, this bit was straight, and then it goes into the pleats. So if you cut out that bit and then not take into consideration the pleats, then you're going to have a garment that's actually too short. So I had to unrelease some pleats, get a feel for it, and now we've hopefully got the right measurements. We'll be able to put the zip back on and still have the intended effect, but just sit a lot better, basically. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you make your piece work for you.
Rockles noir comme Besbar, j'ai le fric, j'ai le pèse, j'ai le kick, j'ai le snare, j'ai le Glock plein de balles, j'suis comme King Kester, j'ai le Winchester, donc ta bitch laisse faire.
Oh, we waited so long. Not that long. Right, we waited about 45 minutes for this food to get here. Yeah, but still, I am starving. Camera's here. Let's answer these questions, people. Zoom. Something that I've done recently on Instagram is ask for people to drop their sort of relationship questions, and people seem to love it. It's a lot of fun. It's good to answer them. I think it's quite cool. I say so much. It's quite cool, and we get a chance to kind of, like I said, talk about something other than fashion for once, and yeah, man, just have fun. So today we have the wifey alongside me, and what's that?
Still not searing on my finger. Okay.
We have the wifey alongside me, and I figured she would be quite cool to answer some of these questions, just because out of the two of us, she's definitely the more blunt. And
so that way just call me rude.
and like straight to the point. So to have two different opinions will make it fun. So we're gonna eat some food, super laid back, sushi gang. Hitting?
Bro, I put so much wasabi in that shit.
And?
My nostrils are clearing out, just like eating.
Okay, with the girlfriend for 4 years now,
Aww.
she keeps talking about marriage and kids, but I'm not ready.
Well, you should tell her that, because she's dropping hints.
What to do?
Bro, be honest.
Mm.
And also just be upfront, because if she wants to get married soon, you're like, don't string her along. She's definitely wanting this to be in a different place.
No, she's ready.
Like, she's ready, and if you're not, you should definitely say that and give her the chance to maybe...
Facts. I think I always say this. It's like especially in a relationship, surely at this point, like 4 years in the game, your communication must be on point. How can you be with someone for 4 years if you're still not communicating openly?
I know lots of people who are toxic.
And this doesn't sound toxic though.
No, I know, but there's lots of relationships that, you know, don't focus on communication first, and then it just goes on that way.
Got you, yeah.
So, you know, if that's not maybe they just suck at that.
So I'd say be open, communicate, tell her how you feel. I think it's such a sticky subject though, because it is one that people can be really offended by. You know, like how like the natural progression of a relationship is always like.
Right now, I think people talk about that, like pretty much in the beginning, what they're looking for and like how they imagine things. Like I'd be surprised if like a few years down the road, it'd be like, yeah, we talked about having kids from the beginning. Like I wasn't looking for anything different. I wanted a family, like more. And so if you were like, yeah, I'm not ready, I'd be like, fuck this! How did this even happen?
No, facts.
How are you confused 4 years down the road?
That's true. I think, yeah, bro, it comes down to just open communication, and don't be afraid, and I want to say this, like, don't be afraid that you're not going to be able to provide, you're not going to be able to provide what the other person seeks, and therefore, for that reason, you're kind of straying away from it as opposed to facing it. Does that make sense? You were way too focused on dipping your freaking ginger in your soy sauce. In the sense that, like, I feel like some people are so afraid of letting their partner down, especially with regards to something like this.
Yeah, for sure.
They would just altogether just avoid that topic as opposed to addressing it head on.
Yeah, but also I think that's probably gonna hurt the girl more.
Facts.
Like if you don't address it at all, you just give her the feeling. I know a woman who's been waiting for like her boyfriend to propose. They've been together for 9 years. And she's dropping hints and she's like, no, I'm ready to be married, da, da, da. And at one point, like, this is just hurtful.
Don't do it. Yeah. Well, do it. Have a conversation.
Yeah.
Be honest. Tell her how you feel.
Yeah, don't string people along.
How to stop dwelling on past arguments and build a stronger foundation.
Oh, you tell me that. You're much better at that than I am.
I think my thing with the arguments anyway, it's just like it's a thing of the moment. So you have that conversation in the moment, you come up with a solution, hopefully, and then you keep it, like, I know I say this all the time, but you keep it moving. Like,
read this mug.
Yeah, I don't even know why you even went for it. That shit was open in the beginning.
They keep falling apart. Who made this?
I saw it, I was like, yikes, that one's gonna be trouble.
Oh my god.
And then yeah, keep it moving. Like, have your conversation. Don't let, I think whenever you leave an argument somewhat open-ended, it allows for it to creep back in the future. So if you can, close it as soon as you can, and then you just literally keep it moving. And like, don't be that guy as well, or the girl that, you know, has an argument, you guys come across a solution, but then when it's fitting the scenario or the situation, you bring it up again.
Okay, that's
because that shit's so petty and immature and just lame as fuck. Just don't do that shit, it's lame. Girls think the fact that I'm into dressing fly is gay. Thoughts?
Fuck the girl.
I think for people to have this mentality, you either need to live in a small town,
just have to be extremely close-minded,
or you're just super young. Because there's no one that's like above 20 that really thinks if you dress well, you're gay.
No, that's weird. It's the same as like being well-groomed is considered gay when it's like,
yeah, I never
bruh, get a manicure, wash them balls. That's not gay at all.
I never understood that.
Like, that's weird.
Being well kept and well looked after just shows, if anything, that shows signs of like you're looking after your shit. Therefore, normal. You can
just standards, man.
Yeah, just standards, basically. What do you do when you finish fast? Laugh, cry, or leave? Define fast. Brett, don't look at me. There's no fucking way. Listen, everyone's got their moments, you know. Sometimes it just happens.
Yeah, that can happen.
And you just got to embrace it. You're like, yo, listen.
Put in a second round.
Exactly.
Make her happy.
Put in a shift.
Yeah, that's the thing is don't make it a big deal. Like it's not even for a woman that can happen. It's like not a big deal. It's just weird when the guy makes it weird, and then like just, you know, it's not just about you. Just make sure the other person has fun in the thing too. Like even if it's not via penetration, you might have sex toys, you might just go down on her, whatever. But you know, if you don't want it to be selfish, then don't be.
I need a step-by-step tutorial in sliding in the DMs. I've broken this down before, but I'm gonna break this down once more. Bars. Here's my technique. Ugh, who the fuck do I think I am? Okay, so, okay, this is what I do.
They've done studies, you know. 60% of the time, it works every time.
That doesn't make sense.
You've come across a profile. Obviously, you like don't be crude about it. It's what I'm going to preface this approach. But my thing is, drop a couple of likes. I tend to stick to 3. 3 likes is a good number for me. So I drop 3 likes.
Everything more than that is desperate.
Everything more than 3 is a bit desperate.
I don't care about it.
so drop 3 likes. See what she or he returns with. So if she hits you with 3, then you're in. If she hits you with more than 3, then you're in. If she hits you with 2, then you're in as well, to be fair. If she hits you with 1, it might take a bit more time. So if she hits you with 3, slide into the DMs there and then. If you want to follow her there and then as well, you can. Personally, I don't, unless I really fuck with whatever they're posting. I'd rather have a conversation with them first, and then if I really vibe with them, then I'll drop a follow, and then we'll, you know, take the conversation elsewhere from the DMs. But otherwise, drop the 3 likes, see what she says. If she gives you 3 likes back, slide into the DMs. Be original, be funny, don't be super corny, and yeah man, just go on that journey. It's so much fun. And if she drops just 1 like, maybe drop a comment on one of the pictures.
Really?
As in if she initially just drops 1 like
comments
back.
are weirder to begin with, like to start with.
Really? No, but he's, say I've liked 3 of your pictures, you've liked 1 of mine, and then I'm not going to slide in off just 1. Personally.
You gonna comment on my picture?
Yeah. Do you think that's weird?
I think yeah. I think if it's just 1, I'd be like, that was well.
Does that mean?
It's cool, but like I'm giving you 1 like back just because
you're being polite?
it's politeness.
Got you. Okay, so
I
at
feel
this
like
point,
putting like if you like 3 of my pictures, I'm just liking 1 back. It's like okay, cool.
Yeah.
Then it's like
thank
commenting
you.
on my pictures. I'm like
Actually,
I
that's
know.
a good shout. I never saw it like that. I saw it as, yeah, well, I don't get 1 like backs anyway, so. I'm joking.
It's true, you get 5.
That's true. Someone dropped 5 likes and she scrolled down far for some of them as
I'm
well.
not afraid. Like you had the Naruto tattoo that really got me.
Boys,
Naruto tattoos.
get your fandom tattoos in
Yes.
because you will come across some absolute fuego. Just this one. So yeah, that's the technique, bro. 3 likes, wait for the return, slide in. If you're not getting any likes back, it's time to pack your bags and keep it moving. I'm 5'7/5'8", but my crush is 5'9".
Ah! Same here, I'm taller than him.
I'm not like insecure about my height, but I don't know if she'll feel the same way. How, and then I'm assuming the question is, how do I go about it? So I'm 5'8.5".
Oh, okay, you're 5'8".
I'm 5'8". She claims to be 5'9".
I am 5'9".
You're like 5'8.5" or whatever.
Excuse
No, I think
me?
I'm 5'8.5". You're about 5'9". You've got a good centimetre or 2 over me.
Right, yeah.
That's for sure. And does it bother you?
Well, it doesn't bother me. What I usually don't go for guys who are about my size, but that's also because I like to wear heels usually. And I feel like usually there's like male ego really clings with it, kind of sense like they feel insecure about feeling their height, and then they're like, yeah, I don't want you to be taller than me, and like, why do you seem taller than me? Like that just sucks.
I feel you.
Because
you feel like you can't express yourself.
Yeah, also like I don't want to cater to an ego.
Got you.
So I usually steer clear of these men to begin with, like
Yeah.
Napoleon complex and all that shit.
Got you.
But you're not bothered by it, and I'm happy that you actually now accept that I'm taller than you, because he was trying to tell me he's taller than
Right, I mean, to be fair,
such cab.
at times it felt as though I was taller.
Yes, because you wear heels all
no,
the
but
time.
as in like even when we were just barefoot or like socks or whatever at home, it felt as though sometimes I felt as though I was taller than you, but that wasn't the
Sometimes I
case.
stand on the side, you know, like
Yeah,
I put
yeah.
my weight on one here, but then I
course.
seem smaller.
I think he's
Height-ish.
saying, do you think she's gonna care?
Well, some women do generally.
A lot of women.
Yeah, but I get that.
Yeah, for sure.
We like tall men, but you know it's not the end of the world.
Exactly.
So, yeah. See how she feels about it. If you're really cool, doesn't make a difference.
That's what it matters. Game. Okay. Cool. With that being said, we are going to conclude this super chilled out sushi session, relationship Q&A. with the wifey. Thank you for joining us. How do you feel being online on the internet?
It's a bit weird. But to be fair, we film each other a lot. In different contexts. So it's not that weird. Plus, you know, I work like,
Of course.
like,
In front of the camera.
yeah.
Okay, we settled on Naruto. Can't go wrong. And this episode.
Yeah, that's right.
Bruh.
Maillot Chelsea, flow Jay-Z, j'tire dans le tas, j'perds ton œil gauche comme les Chelsea, grosse flamme magma, j'veux la SACEM de...
Okay, package number 1. Right, this guy's wrapped everything up and I'm gonna have to blur the hell out of this. But this is should be heat. And I'm also recording it just for safety purposes as well, just in case I get scammed. Let's put that to the side. Okay, we love a double package. Kind of fuego, I'm not gonna lie to you. Man, that is beautiful. Look at it. And I was able to get it for such a good price as well. Grailed came through. So that's pickups number 1. Package number 2. Now doing it with one hand, it's a lot more challenging than I thought. Let's go. Shit off day. Now, some of you guys might think, Sanj, you already have this in the white, but I have the RS, which I'm gonna flip, and now we have the OG I Love New York in a size medium as well, which should fit better on me because I had a size small in the RS, and these are quite oversized anyway, but I like it better. Such a good piece, man, so good.
3 days later.
It's been a week. They look shorter already, while still being long. Get the zip, stacks. This should be fun. Let's try them on. And this time I had easy to remove shoes, easy to remove trousers, winner, chicken dinner. Yes. There we go. So much better now. Still long. It still has the intended effect.
Hello everybody. I'm fighting from the morning.
And that was that for this video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to leave a thumbs up, share, subscribe, do all that other do all that other jazz, because it helps me out tremendously. And we're still packing orders. There's been a grand total of 30 seconds from the intro to the outro.
What do I look like?
Dr. Strange.
Put a picture of Coach Steve from Big Mouth Up.
Coach. Oh, yeah, okay. Like I said, thank you so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below, what you want to see, and have a beautiful day. Take care.
Ciao.
Peace.